with summer quickly approaching, I have been thinking about rompers recently, so I ordered some rompers from Amazon and I'm gonna try them on, see how the fit is, and see how the quality is. If you're new to my channel, I just wanted to say hi, I'm Kathy. I'm really glad that you are here. I make dressing room try-on videos and try-on hauls, so I hope you will check out some of my other videos as well. But for now, let's get into the rompers. So first up, I've got this dark pink romper. This one is from the brand LOMON, and I got it in a size medium, and it was $21.99, so very affordable. This one has spaghetti straps. They are adjustable in the back, which is great. The top of it is pretty simple. It is slightly like pleated on the top, which I think is nice. I think that'll give it a nice fit on the top of it. And then from there, it's pretty simple. It's just straight down. And then the shorts, I think, have a 4 or 5 inch inseam is what it looks like to me. So I think this looks really cute, really simple, which I like, but I'm excited to try it on. So let's go try it on. So here's this romper on. In general, I think this is really cute. I love this color, and this fabric is really soft. I love that it has pockets. They're a pretty decent size as well. And I think the top of it is really pretty. I like that it's spaghetti straps, and I like that pleated detail on the top. However, I do have a couple of issues with it. One is that I have all this extra under the arm, you know, where shirts like just do this thing, and that is something that tends to bug me a lot. So I know that that will bug me on this one. One other thing that I do like, but also don't like, is the inseam. So the inseam, I really like the length. It's a good length. It's definitely not too short. It feels very comfortable. However, if I stand perfectly straight and perfectly still, at least to me, it looks like this leg is longer than this one, which that's just kind of a sewing error, I think. And it's very ironic because I had the same issue on a pair of shorts on my last Amazon try-on haul video. If you haven't seen that one, make sure you check it out. So in general, I do really like this one, but in terms of me keeping it or not, it's gonna have to be a thumbs down. Next up, I got this light green romper from the brand EXLURA. This one I got in a size medium, and it was $39.99, so a little bit more expensive for sure, but I'm hoping that the quality will match that. This one has spaghetti straps. They are adjustable in the back. And then the whole thing is basically pleated, and the top has this like ruffle on the top, and then the shorts are pleated as well. And on the top and on the shorts, it's more pleated on the top, and then it looks like the pleat kind of loosens up towards the bottom of the hem. So this is all one layer, and it's just lined underneath. And then the shorts are similar as well with the pleating, and then they look like they just have another layer underneath as well. The inseam on these looks like 4 inches, I would say. So I think this looks really cute. So let's go try it on and see. I think this one is really cute. I think it fits well. Size medium is definitely the right size. With rompers, I forgot to mention this earlier, they can definitely be tricky for me sometimes, just in terms of if it has enough space between the torso and the crotch not pulling, because I am 5'8", so I'm a little bit on the taller side, and that can sometimes be tricky with rompers, but so far we're doing it pretty well with that. So this fits really well. I think it's so cute. I think the top is really pretty. It's elastic up here at the top, which is really nice, and I love obviously that it is lined underneath. I just think it's so cute. The back is really pretty, and it's just so fun to move in this one as well because it's so flowy. I was curious how I was going to like this green color. I do love green. It's my favorite color, but not typically this light of a green, but I really like it. I think it's going to be really nice for spring and for summer. It's such a cute color, so I really like this one. I think the quality is really good as well, so I'm gonna give this one a big thumbs up. Before we get into the next romper, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up down below. Thanks. Next up, I got this black and striped romper from the brand SOLY. This one I got for $27.99, and it's a size medium. Basically, it's like a tank connected to shorts is kind of the vibe it's giving. So the top is just this stretchy black rib knit. It is sleeveless, and it has the little scoop cut out in the front. And then it's attached to the shorts like inside. So this kind of flips down, but normally it's up. So this waistband is nice and stretchy, and these shorts are definitely more stiff material, and I definitely can see through them, so I'm curious how see-through they are going to be. They also have belt loops, and they did come with this little tie belt. So I really like the look of this one in general. The stripes on the bottom, I was expecting this dark green to actually be black, but it's green, which is different than I was expecting, but I think it's okay. I don't know, I don't like it as much, I think. But let's go try it on and see how it is. This one, I think at just first glance might look okay. I think it looks cute, but in general, the fit I would say is too small on this one. So I would definitely size up. I'm usually either a small or medium. I tend to go with mediums and rompers just to make sure that they're gonna fit through the crotch and everything. So I would definitely size up at least one size in this one if you're looking at it. I like this style and the idea of it. I think this black tank top part of it is nice, although I would say that the fabric on the top seems a little bit see-through, or maybe it's just because it's being stretched out because it is a little bit small, but I feel like it's a little teeny bit see-through. And then the bottoms, I feel like the quality of the fabric is okay, but I am very close to my butt hanging out, so they're definitely too short for me as well. And I don't know that that would be fixed going up a size. I think these would still be as short, so I don't think that they would work for me anyway. I do really like the tie belt. I think that adds a nice detail. So I like these in theory. I just don't like how they're actually playing out for me personally. So for me, these are gonna have to be a thumbs down. Next up, I've got this light blue romper from the brand Angashion. I got this in a size medium and it was $25.82. The quality of this one is feeling really nice so far. So it has this crochet detail at the top, and it has these short ruffle sleeves. The fabric overall, it has these little like poofy white dots on them, which I think is really cute. There also is a zipper in the back to help get in, which is really nice. I feel like that bumps up the quality. And then the shorts have these little ruffles on the bottom and they look really cute. And I would say that these have a 4-inch inseam, including that ruffle. So it's not super long, but we'll see how it is when we try it on. So let's go try it on. I think this romper is really cute. I love this light blue color and I love the little dots that are on here. I think it's so cute. I'm not the biggest fan of the crochet in the front. I honestly can't decide what I think about it, but I think the ruffle sleeves are really cute. I will say I do have some extra under the arms again, which, like I said before, I don't love that, and I don't think that I could go a size down. I think that would definitely be too small. I'm also noticing that I'm not loving how the crotch is looking, and I think that's mostly because when I have one that has elastic in it, the elastic is going to be pretty much stuck where my smallest part is. And so there's not a whole lot of flexibility in how much room that leaves me down below, because I could just, you know, keep pulling it down, but ultimately it's gonna keep rising to that spot on my hips. So besides that, I think this is really cute. I love the ruffles on the shorts as well. I think that's so cute, and the quality does feel pretty good on this one. So I would recommend it in general, but for me personally, it's gonna be a thumbs down just because of those little fit issues. Next up, I got these tealish green overalls. These are from the brand Qiaomai, and I got them in a size medium, and I got them for $19.99. These are very lightweight feeling. They are adjustable in the front, so there's 3 different places you could attach the button in the front. And then from there, they look like they're gonna be pretty slouchy, and oh yeah, they do have a pocket in the top as well, so that's a nice detail. From there down, they have side pockets, which is great, and they're cuffed at the hem. The inseam looks to me like 3 inches, so a little bit on the shorter side, but I think this is gonna be really slouchy and comfortable, so let's go try it on and see. I think these are really great. I added just this simple light pink t-shirt underneath, and I think this is so cute. These fit very well. I think size medium is definitely the way to go. Like I said, this fabric is so lightweight. It's super comfortable, and I love this color just because it's so unique. It's kind of tealish green, and I love it. I love how the straps attach in the front and there's different lengths. I could definitely make it one longer to make it even more slouchy if I wanted to, but I like how it is on this middle button as well. The length of these is really good too. They're definitely not too short, and also again letting them out a little bit would add a little bit of length as well. The quality I would say is not the highest, but I also didn't expect them to be the highest, and these were only 20 bucks, so I feel pretty good about that price for these, and I like them a lot, so I'm gonna give them a big thumbs up. Next up, I got this dark pink romper. This was from the brand Boiltcat. I got it in a size medium and it was $28.99. This one has a v-neck and it has this big floppy kind of tie in the front, the base of the v-neck. It has short sleeves that are kind of flowy, and these are sheer, which is nice. And the fabric has these little poof like yarn things all over them. I don't really know how to describe them, but I think they're cute. The waist has elastic in it, which is really nice. And then the shorts kind of mirror the sleeves with having that same little ruffle at the bottom, except they're not sheer at the shorts, which is nice. They are lined, so that is great. I think this looks really cute, so let's go try it on and see how it fits. I think this one is great. I think it's so cute. The fit of it is pretty good. I do feel like it's pulling a little bit in the crotch, but not horrible, but I would definitely be aware of that if you're taller than me. I think this color is really pretty. It's kind of like a dark rosy red, and I love all the ruffles everywhere. The top of it is cut decently low, so I just wanted to mention that. And I am just wearing a normal bra with this, and then I tied the tie around it. So this one does have a little cutout beneath the bow as well, but you can't really see it when the bow is down. I think these sleeves are so pretty. They're so fluttery, and I love that they are sheer and that they have that little ruffle at the bottom of them. So I think this one is really nice. I think the quality of it is very good. I feel like it fits the price well. So I'm gonna give this one a big thumbs up. Well, those are all of the rompers that I ordered from Amazon. If you want to check any of them out, I'll be sure to link them all down below in the description for you. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up down below. You can subscribe down below if you want to see more videos from me. Other than that, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!